Hello friends, and welcome back to Mrs. Karnes and Me. We're a part-time travel couple who has spent more than 40 years saying yes to new adventures, new foods, and new countries. And we're on a mission to visit 50 countries and all 50 states in the U.S. We travel to learn, to savor, to laugh, and to celebrate the beauty of this world together. From iconic landmarks to hidden gems, every journey brings us one step closer to our goal. So join us, because we're living the good life, and we hope that you are too. Thanks for joining us today as we set out on yet another adventure. Just a short train ride from Brussels, Bruges feels like stepping into a fairy tale. Today, we'll visit the Church of Our Lady to see Michelangelo's Madonna of Bruges. We'll drift along quiet canals, taste chocolate crafted since 1919 at Mary, and wander cobblestone streets that capture the heart. We'll dine at a local cafe and learn so much about this beautiful and historic city. What a perfect day in Belgium.
Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Mrs. Karnes and Me. We got up this morning, had breakfast at our hotel, and took the short 50-minute train ride from Brussels up to the charming little European city of Bruges. This looks like a picture postcard of a European town. We just got here. We're going to do some fun things today. We're going to tour the churches in the area. We're going to take a canal boat trip at some point in time today. My friend the Seagull is going to join us and fly around with us and talk to us all day today. But we're looking forward to today. She has ordered up, yet again, blue skies, sunny weather, 65 degrees. High five to Mrs. Karnes on the camera for her prayers for good weather. We want to thank you for tuning in to Mrs. Karnes and Me. Take a minute, click that subscribe button if you haven't. We've got all kinds of adventures and all kinds of cool things waiting ahead.
The Church of Our Lady rises above Bruges with one of the tallest brick towers in the world, but inside is where the true treasure waits. Many people visit this church without ever realizing that a work of Michelangelo is here, the breathtaking Madonna of Bruges.
So this is the Madonna with Child, created by Michelangelo in the 1500s. Sits here in the church in Bruges.
It's free to step inside the main church, but don't miss the section with paid entry. For just €6, you gain full access to a much quieter space filled with paintings, crypts, artifacts, and of course, Michelangelo's masterpiece, one of the only works he allowed to leave Italy during his lifetime. Stolen twice and rescued by the Monument Men after World War II, this sculpture alone is worth the visit. When you're in Bruges, don't make the mistake of skipping one of the city's best-kept secrets.
So we just came out of the Church of Our Lady, and man, that was incredible. There's a museum in the back, cost €8 a piece to go into, and the draw is they have a Michelangelo in there, which you've seen Michelangelo shown on our YouTube channel several times. Mrs. Karnes will leave a link for those videos if you want to go back and see the time we spent in Florence and Rome and saw his work. But I think I told the story earlier that you probably already heard by now about how this ended up here. But it's a cool story, and I enjoyed the time we went in here. I enjoyed this more than going to the Cathedral of Notre Dame. This was quiet. There's a ton of history in it. I'm sure there's a ton of history in the cathedral, but there's also 10,000 people there. And this was quiet, and you could take your time, and you could absorb the essence of the place, which I think is what Mrs. Karnes and Me did. But now I want to go watch the movie, The Monuments Men, because Hitler stole a whole bunch of one-of-a-kind art and hid them in a salt mine in Austria, and a combined Allied force of British and American soldiers recovered all of it. George Clooney's in the movie, so Mrs. Karnes will like to watch it. So we're going to watch that movie, I think. But the history in this place, if you come to Bruges, go to this church. The Church of Our Lady is absolutely worth it. Oh, we're just walking along in a random courtyard here in Bruges. Look at that blue sky.
Starting to get a little busier. Bruges is waking up. Oh, they're in a boat. Well, right there. If you come to Bruges, a canal tour is an absolute must. Yes, it's touristy, but in the very best way.
Welcome everybody in Bruges and welcome on board. Welkom in Brugge, welkom on board.
In just 30 minutes, you see this fairy tale city from angles you could never experience on foot. Gliding past century-old bridges and storybook facades, accompanied by Bruges' famous white swans, we saw hidden courtyards, private gardens, and secret corners that only reveal themselves from the water. The boat captains are incredibly informative, sharing history and fun stories as you cruise along. And for just €12, it's easily one of the best ways to experience the magic of Bruges. This quick tour ended up being one of the true highlights of our day, a surprising, unforgettable perspective of one of Europe's most picturesque cities. As we floated along the canals, we were joined by Bruges' most famous residents, the swans. And if you're wondering why there are so many, well, it's because Bruges anointed an emperor back in the 1400s. They executed a guy whose last name meant long neck, so the emperor said, fine, swans forever. Honestly, as punishments go, we think Bruges got off easy, and the swans seem pretty happy about it too.
We have 70 white swans here in Bruges. And all the white swans, they belong to the city. They are protected. And when you kill a swan here, 5 years in jail. And when you kill your mother-in-law, 1 week. Mothers-in-law are not protected. Only the white swans in Bruges. And on the right side, the house.
There it goes. Really low. After our peaceful canal tour, we wandered through Bruges with no real plan, just letting the day unfold. And then, through a shop window, I saw something that instantly tugged at my heart, a Kathy Wolfhart German Christmas store. Years ago, on our very first trip to Germany, I walked into one of these magical stores in Rothenburg and bought a little incense-burning Santa with Rothenburg painted on it. I put him out every Christmas, and he always brings back the sweetest memories. So, to find another one here in Bruges, painted with this city's name, felt like the universe handing me a tiny gift. A beautiful reminder of where we've been and how far we've come. These little full-circle moments are what makes traveling so special to me.
So we're walking around in Bruges, and Mrs. Karnes found that. If you see, that says Rothenburg Ode to Tober on it. We've been to the original store, haven't we?
We have.
So I got out of here fairly cheap.
You did.
I gave her a credit limit that she did not exceed.
She did not.
But you got yourself something you wanted.
I did. Something meaningful. We bought a little smoker Santa when we went to does incense when we went to Rothenburg. And now we have one from Bruges, the Santa from here that says Bruges on it. So they'll be friends now.
Cool.
We have 2 of them.
How about that?
Yeah.
We'll leave a link. I think there's a Rothenburg Ode to Tober
There is,
video from way back in the beginning. We may leave a link. She's not happy with those old videos.
Love the video.
But Rothenburg was a cool city, so at least you might be able to see the sights. So this is the city center of Bruges, and it looks different than the Grand Place in Brussels, but it's beautiful in its own very cool way. I mean, it's just a sight to see. So on our Norwegian cruise, we were supposed to have had a port stop in Bruges, but the high tides had caused a situation where the boat couldn't dock, so we missed this port. We were just talking about how it's got to be 1/10 as busy today as it would have been with all the people on the Norwegian Prima.
There's that many people on the boat. They're in that square at least. Right.
Oh no, there's 3 times as many people on the boat as are in the square. So we picked a good day and it all worked out well, Mrs. Karnes. Sometimes things don't work out the way you plan, but that doesn't mean they work out badly.
Yeah, it worked out later. Yeah. McDonald's in Bruges. It's in this building. That's funny.
After spending the morning exploring, we decided it was definitely time to find some lunch. A little wandering led us to the cutest, brightest bistro, Arthies, the art of eating. We kicked things off with Belgian drinks. Me had a duvel, and I enjoyed a Lindemans framboise, basically a dessert in a glass. The whole place felt so cozy and cheerful. Me announced that his mussels were the best that he'd ever had, and my boulevant was creamy perfection, exactly the fuel that we needed to keep us exploring beautiful Bruges.
What did you get?
I have mussels, which is hot. It's mussels and white wine and garlic. Some fries. Boulevant. Something like that.
Mussels are gone.
Those mussels are excellent. That's the best mussels I've ever had. Those are better than the ones in the Isle of Skye. The ones in the Isle of Skye were really, really, really good. So 2 thumbs up for the mussels. Not in Brussels, but mussels in Bruges. Very, very good.
Just steps from Bruges' main square is one of the city's most meaningful stops, St. Basil's Church and the Basilica of the Holy Blood. The lower chapel, St. Basil's, is a quiet Romanesque space from the 12th century, one of the oldest surviving buildings in the city. Climb the staircase above it and you enter the Basilica of the Holy Blood, a breathtaking upper chapel that houses a revered relic said to contain a few drops of the blood of Jesus Christ, brought here after the Second Crusade. The contrast between the simple lower chapel and the ornate beauty above it is remarkable, and together they create one of Bruges' most unforgettable experiences.
Picture of city. So this is City Hall. Not to be confused with the church next door. Pretty, isn't it? What time is it? The bells are all ringing again.
3 o'clock.
Oh, 3 o'clock.
That's a Disney song.
Yeah.
When you wake upon a star. So we're gonna walk down.
Our next stop was Gruuthusemuseum, a former palace turned museum filled with gorgeous artifacts and glimpses into Bruges' aristocratic past.
It's a mantelpiece, all right.
He's either had a brand new manicure or he's about to say,
Chef's kiss.
Those beans were chef's kiss.
Looks just like you. That's huge. The fireplace is huge. Oh, Mr. Karnes loves keeping the stairwells. Reminds me of being in Amsterdam. After 18,000 steps yesterday, you still love steps, huh?
I still love it. I feel the needle under my knees or my feet, but I'm still
It's all part of the process.
We had such a fun time wandering through the rooms and imagining what life was like here centuries ago. One of the most fascinating things that we discovered, from this very palace, the wealthy could actually look straight into the church next door, keeping an eye on who was there and what was happening without ever stepping outside. A little luxury and maybe a little spying, the ultimate VIP seating. This museum was full of surprises and such an enjoyable stop on our Bruges adventure. Our next stop was Mary's Chocolate, a true Belgium icon and the official Royal Warrant Holder since 1942. That means that their chocolates are quite literally fit for a king, or in our case, perfect for Mr. Karnes to take back to the wonderful team at his bank. He wanted something extra special for them, and Mary's didn't disappoint. When they tried them, everyone absolutely loved them, and honestly, we did too. These chocolates were divine, rich, elegant, and beautifully created. A sweet stop in Bruges that we won't soon forget.
So we're walking around here in Bruges, getting ready to wind our fun day up that we've had. And we're in this little picturesque street. It's like 2 blocks long. It leads to the church down here, down to the main square that way. Horses are clopping up behind Mrs. Karnes right now as we're talking. And it just dawned on me that there are literally 20 chocolate stores in this block. That's just crazy.
It is.
That's crazy when you think about how many of them there are in such a small confined space. And Brussels is the same way. So, man, they really, really love their chocolate here in Belgium.
And waffles.
And beer.
And beer.
Well, friends, thank you so much for tuning in to our day in Bruges. We had a wonderful day. We found this city to be just as charming and fun and I would say cool as what I thought it would be. We'd really highly recommend that if you're staying in Brussels or staying anywhere near, take a day trip and come here. And coming in the off season, we're here in the shoulder season. The weather's perfect and the crowds are much, much smaller. You can check and see if there's cruise ships going to be in the area. We didn't have any of that today. We thought the crowds were just about spot on. So,
but if you come on a cruise, it's a great day trip.
It is a great day trip if you come on a cruise.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we're glad that we got to experience it after missing out on it during our Norway trip.
Exactly.
We're very happy to have spent the day in Bruges, and we're very happy that you came and tagged along with us today. So thank you so much for watching Mrs. Karnes and me. Take a minute, hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you become a part of our YouTube family because we got more great content coming up. But we know that we're living the good life. We hope that you are too. Until we meet again, cheers.